What if I told you that luck has almost nothing to do with becoming a millionaire? Seriously, everyone's out there looking for the secret hack or the one big break, but when you actually look at how people build wealth, you find it's built on habits so boring, most people just ignore them. These habits aren't flashy. You will never, ever see them in a music video. But today, I'm sharing 7 of them that, if you actually start doing them, will completely change your financial life. See, the number one predictor of a future millionaire isn't a huge salary. It's the size of the gap between what they earn and what they spend. And these habits are all about making that gap work for you. Habit 1, the set it and forget it money system. The first and maybe the most powerful, boring habit is automating your entire financial life. Future millionaires do not rely on something as flimsy as willpower to save and invest. That's a rookie mistake. Instead, they build a system where the money is saved before they can even think about spending it. This is the real pay yourself first. It's actually pretty simple. The day your paycheck lands, a series of automatic transfers kicks in. A chunk goes to your retirement fund, another piece goes to a high-yield savings account for emergencies, and another goes straight to your investments. You start treating your savings like a bill you have to pay, just like your rent or your phone bill. Whatever's left over in your checking account, that's your spending money. You've already taken care of your future self, so there are no more tough decisions to make. There's no temptation to spend the money that should be working for you, because you never really see it. This one habit builds more wealth than almost any other, simply because it guarantees consistency. Habit 2, the 10-minute weekly money meeting. You've heard the phrase, what gets measured gets managed, right? Well, that's the entire philosophy behind this next habit. Every single week, you need to spend just 10 minutes looking at where your money went. Now, this isn't about feeling guilty or shaming yourself. It's just about awareness. Could you tell me within $50 how much you spent on food last month? If the answer is no, you're not really in control of your money. This weekly check-in forces you to look your spending habits in the eye. You just pull up your bank statements, maybe your credit card app, and look, that's it. You'll start seeing the patterns almost immediately. Oh, that's the subscription I forgot to cancel. Wow, the daily coffee really is a few $100 a month. I don't even remember buying that. Knowledge is power. This boring little review turns vague spending into hard numbers, which is the only way to start plugging the leaks in your financial ship. Habit 3, dodge the lifestyle upgrade. Here's a story I see every single day. Someone gets a raise or a new higher paying job, and what's the very first thing they do? They upgrade. A nicer apartment, a new car, more expensive dinners out. And suddenly, even with more money coming in, they're right back to living paycheck to paycheck. This is called lifestyle creep, and it is the single greatest enemy of building wealth. The boring habit of the wealthy is to fight this tooth and nail. When their income goes up, their spending stays the same. They see that extra money not as a license to spend more, but as fuel for their investments. They basically live like they're still earning their old salary. This takes a ton of delayed gratification, which I know is boring. There's no instant high from continuing to drive your paid-off car. But here's the thing. Lifestyle creep just forces you to work longer and harder to support a more expensive version of yourself. Keeping your expenses flat as your income grows creates a massive cash surplus you can pour into your investments, and that's how you put your wealth building on hyperdrive. Habit 4. Invest like your grandma. Everybody wants to find the next Tesla, the next Bitcoin, the one magic stock that will make them rich overnight. But actual millionaires know that's a lottery ticket, not a strategy. The most proven way to invest is also the most boring: passive index funds. Here's what that means. Instead of trying to be a genius and pick winning stocks, you just buy a fund that holds a little piece of everything, like all the stocks in the S&P 500. You buy it and then you hold it. You're not trying to beat the market, you're just owning the market and participating in its long-term growth. This is genius for a few reasons. 1, it's instantly diversified, which slashes your risk. 2, the fees are practically zero, so your money stays in your pocket, working for you. And 3, study after study shows that these boring, passive funds consistently beat the majority of high-paid active fund managers over the long run. Is it sexy? No. You'll have nothing to brag about at parties. It's the investing equivalent of watching paint dry. But it is the most reliable path to building serious wealth that we know of. Habit 5, the power of doing nothing. This next one goes hand in hand with the last one, and it might be the hardest habit of all. Once you've set up your automated, boring investments, you do absolutely nothing. You let time and compound interest do all the work. This is where the real magic happens. Compounding is just earning returns on your returns. It's a snowball effect. Your first $1,000 might earn $50, but soon you're earning returns on that $50, and then on the returns on that. And over a few decades, it explodes into an exponential curve. The temptation, especially when the market is crashing, is to do something, sell everything, buy the hot new thing. But the numbers don't lie. Investors who just stay the course and hold on through the bumps end up miles ahead of people who try to jump in and out. Your biggest advantage as an investor isn't your brain, it's your patience. Resisting the urge to tinker is a boring but incredibly profitable skill. Habit 6. Make spending a little harder. We live in a world designed to get your money with as little friction as possible. One-click ordering, saved credit cards, buy now, pay later, it's all meant to be seamless. The boring counterattack is to intentionally add that friction back into your spending. Make it harder on yourself. Delete your saved card info from Amazon and your web browser. Forcing yourself to get up, find your wallet, and type in the 16 digits gives your brain a crucial pause to ask, do I really need this? Unsubscribe from all those tempting marketing emails. Delete the shopping apps from your phone. And for any non-essential purchase over, say, $100, give yourself a mandatory 24-hour cool-down period. You'll be shocked at how often that must-have item becomes a meh, never mind, a day later. It's a boring, slightly inconvenient defense against 1,000 tiny cuts that can bleed your budget dry. Habit 7. Buy for value, not for looks. The book The Millionaire Next Door blew everyone's mind by revealing that most millionaires don't drive flashy cars or live in McMansions. They live in normal neighborhoods, drive reliable 10-year-old cars, and value function over flash. They have mastered the boring habit of buying for value, not for status. This means when they buy something, the question isn't, what will people think, but is this the best use of my money? It's using your phone until it actually stops working, not just until the new model comes out. It's making coffee at home because it's insanely cheaper, saving the fancy latte for a treat, not a daily habit. It's a mindset shift away from trying to look rich and toward actually becoming rich. You focus on durability and usefulness, not brand names. This isn't about being cheap, it's about being intentional. You're happy to spend good money on things that truly add value to your life, but you hate wasting it on things that don't. This quiet rejection of keeping up with the Joneses is one of the most powerful, though invisible, wealth-building habits there is. So, let's recap the 7 boring habits. Automate your money system, have a 10-minute weekly money meeting, dodge the lifestyle upgrade, invest like your grandma in boring index funds, master the art of doing nothing, add friction to your spending, and buy for value, not for status. None of these are earth-shattering secrets. None of them are exciting, but they flat out work. Building wealth isn't a lottery ticket. It's a system of simple, repeatable actions that build on each other over time. The real secret is that the path to becoming a millionaire is actually pretty boring, and the sooner you're okay with that, the faster you'll get there. If you found these boring habits helpful, go ahead and subscribe for more financial advice that actually works. And drop a comment below letting me know which of these habits you're going to start first. Thanks for watching.